Good morning, YouTubers. My name is Nubia. I am in recovery. I am reading out of our Daily Bread 60-day introductory. It's called 60-day introductory edition. Today is day number 2. Day number 2, strength for your journey. Strength for my journey. It says, Habakkuk. Day 2, Habakkuk chapter 3 verses 16 through 19. There we go. The sovereign God, the sovereign Lord is my strength. He makes me feel like the feet of a deer. He enables me to tread on the heights. Strength for your journey. Hinds feet on high places, a classic allegory of the Christian life, is based on Habakkuk 3:19. The story follows the character much afraid as he goes on a journey with the shepherd, but much afraid is scared, so she asks the shepherd to carry her. The shepherd kindly replies, I could carry you all the way up to the high places myself instead of leaving you to climb there. But if I did, you would never be able to develop hinds feet and become my companion and go where I go. Much afraid echoes the questions of the Old Testament prophet Habakkuk. And if I'm honest, my questions too. Why must I experience suffering? Why is my journey difficult? Habakkuk lived in Judah in the late 7th century before the Israelites, century BC, before the Israelites were taken into exile. The prophet found himself in a society that overlooked social injustice and was immobilized by the fear of imminent invasion by the Babylonians. He asked God to intervene and remove suffering. He replied that he would act just, but in his timing. In faith, Habakkuk chose to trust God, even if the suffering didn't end. Even if the suffering didn't end, the prophet believed that he would continue to be his strength. We too can take comfort that God is our strength to help us endure suffering, and will also use the most challenging of life's journeys to deepen our fellowship with Jesus. Lisa Sambra. Thank you, Lisa. I really like this reading. The way I relate to this reading is obviously how the difficulties that, many questions that we always ask. One of the questions that we always ask is, why must we suffer? As we may not have the answer for that question, we also know that Jesus suffered too. Why did he suffer? The same question that we have. Why do I have to suffer? But he also suffered, and he suffered, I think, he suffered with the purpose of letting us know that we can overcome suffering, even death, just like he did. There's a saying that says, there's a mountain and something like I can see the mountain move because I prayed to my God to move the mountain, and he would move the mountain. I believe that if there's a mountain, I need to climb it. There's a reason why he put it there, so that I get to climb it. And by the time I'm done climbing this mountain, I'm stronger. I am stronger, and I get to look at everything. And when I get to the summit, I see everything even more clear than when I'm climbing it. So that's my analogy on that. What am I afraid of? I am afraid of forgetting that God is in control, that this is all for His glory. I am afraid that I might forget that and think that it's all because of my glory, that it is all my doing, that I had the wit to do it, and I am so great because me. That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid that I would take God's credit, like I have, and probably will again. And when I do, I pray to God that I don't, because I don't want to take His credit. I don't want to be better than Him. I'm His servant. I'm your servant. And if I'm ever boast in myself, it's because of what you've done for me and how you've helped me and the courage that you have given me. Not because I think it was out of me, because it was all from you. It's all always from you. All right. How can I trust God to be my strength? How do I trust God to be my strength? By allowing Him to work in my life. By doing His will. That's how I get His strength. That's how I get His courage, when I do His will, not mine. Dear God, sometimes my suffering seems too much to bear. Help me to trust You and continue to walk with You on this journey. Amen, everybody. Here, let's show you Mr. Grumpy Guy. Hey, Grumpy Guy. Big boy. Psst, psst. Big boy. Hi, big boy. You okay, big boy? I know. He's so handsome. Oh, he's so handsome.